Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this. This is KocoSports Total Divas recap slash review show. I'm LK from KocoSports. Asking yourself, why the fuck is there a Total Divas? However, myself, I was ill on Wednesday and Thursday night. I apologize, I was not on the NXT review or the Lucha Underground review, but I've watched everything. Like, I've watched NXT, 205 Live, Lucha Underground, TNA. Me and Sammy are going to do a TNA review in about an hour, and then after that, we're going to do a WWE Armageddon 2016 preview and prediction show. So 3 shows happening tonight on this channel. And I was sat there and I was bored, and I was trying to sleep and I couldn't sleep. I'm thinking, how can I get myself asleep? So I put Total Divas on and I turn it on. And I'm like, you know what? Why the fuck don't I recap this? It would be fucking hilarious. It will be amusing. So here we go. So Total Divas, this is for the December the 14th, season 6, episode 5. There was no previously. Like, do you know, on all great television shows, there's previously. There was none of that. It was just straight into it. And I was sat here thinking, what the fuck is going on? It took me it was a 45-minute program because I watched it on a Pirate's Life for me. So all the adverts were cut. It took me about 10 minutes to get to the gist of things, to get the gist of what the fuck is going on. After spending 10 minutes actually fucking figuring out in my brain, thinking what's going on up there, why I chose, out of everything to watch, I chose to watch that. I mean, I was all up to date, like, all my Flow Slam. I'm all up to date on my Flow Slam. And I was there like, what can I watch? It's fucking there. So the show started. So we're backstage at Raw in New Orleans, okay? So it's Paige and Renee. They put each other over with their clothes. They're saying, oh, you're wearing a nice little top, oh, Renee. Oh, thank you. Oh, just fucking Beru. Paige then says she's moved into Alberto Del Rio's house in San Antonio. That was quick. Introduction song, okay? This is the whole song. Ain't gonna stop me now. Stopped. That was it. Literally, that was the introduction song. All great songs like Chuck, like Game of Thrones, all those great television shows. All of that big long ass intro, which is like boom, boom, boom. You're pumped. Here it was just, ain't gonna stop me now. That was it. I was shocked. So Daniel Bryan and Brie, they're in a restaurant for a spot of lunch. Brie, legit, these were the words that came out of her mouth. I should take pictures of these paintings in this restaurant and I should send them to Renee. Oh, Jesus Christ. How boring must your life be? How boring must your life be if when you go to the restaurant, the first thing you think of is when you look around and see paintings is, oh, look at those paintings. Oh, I think Renee would love them. Oh, I'm going to send her a picture. Jesus. Brie then says they're going to see Dean and Renee's new house in Las Vegas, the story of the show. So, Lana and Rusev are there with Lana's dad and mum. Lana is just, there's no accent. The kayfabe. Kayfabe is out of it. Rusev driving a very nice sports car, driving like a freaking lunatic. Rusev laughs at Lana and Lana's mum for US weddings having no tradition. Rusev tells Lana she has to tell his parents that they're not having a Bulgarian wedding as Lana wants the beach wedding. Rusev, you're coming across as a bellend. You are laughing at Lana and her mum because of American traditions. It's like, no, that's not the way of going about it, mate. You have Lana. She could pick any other girl in the world. A lot of girls want Rusev. Jesus Christ, he came across as a bellend. Backstage at SmackDown now, Maurice's mum phone. This isn't funny, but this is where it's like, oh, okay, this is a work. This is the part of the show where you realize this is a work. Maurice's mum, she is staying at Mrs. and Maurice's house. Maurice answered the phone from her mum, who says there's a man walking around the house, trying to break in. The mum has a camera. So basically, excuse me, Miz has a camera on his phone which shows you his house. It's easy kit to buy. You basically attach cameras around your house to show your back garden, show inside your house, and you can attach it to your phone. I know lots of people who have that. They basically put it and attach it to their cot so they can see on their phone if their baby's awake or not. It's a typical gimmick, so that's believable. But then Maurice shouts, "Call 911!" And then the cops turn up, and Miz is looking legit scared. Like, if I was judging whether or not he was a good boyfriend, so far Miz is at a scale of 10, Rusev at a 1. If Lana wants the beach wedding, Rusev buddy, beach wedding, you imbecile. I'm going to take a drink because I can hear my throat. I got an idea. I just got up from being sick. Let's have Pepsi, you fucking idiot. So we're back to Rusev and Lana now. Rusev tells Lana, I'm going to cut to the chase. Let's have a wedding in Bulgaria. Because obviously his mum wants it. Not that Rusev wants it. It's he doesn't want to piss off his mum. Rusev, you have to sleep next to Lana every night of your life. You rarely have to see your mum. So please, Lana, this is Lana's wedding as much as it is yours. You imbecile. And then we're at the restaurant. It's Ms. Maurice, Maurice's sister, and Paige. Maurice is scared of a man if the man comes back and says, listen to this. I think I can get a gun. Mr. Smart One says, what if the burglar, smacks it out of your hand and then shoots you? Paige agrees with the Miz. There is some common sense. Maurice is scared because Maurice is filming and he'll be away for a few weeks in Canada. If out of everyone who I could talk to on this TV show, out of all the decent fucking human beings, Miz is one of the guys I'd talk to. Like, I would have an alcoholic beverage with one Mike the Miz. Generally, really top draw guy. We're back to Lana and Rusev, okay? We're at their house now. Lana shows how she uses a stripper pole. Yes, I did just say that. It's in their fucking bedroom. I swear to God, there must be some dirty things that go in that bedroom. I tell you that now because she was very, 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 very well rehearsed in that stripper pole. Rusev mums then turns out. So they're there quicking, oh shit, get rid of the pole, because obviously she's Bulgarian, she's traditional, she's, a normal human being in Bulgaria. So they get rid of the strip pole. However, there was a crack upstairs, so they all look up, and it was the strip pole. And then listen to this. All the people say, oh, they do it to support the wall. Everyone does it in America. The fucking mum believed her. Oh, Jesus Christ, you dumb fuck. Renee and Dean's house. You know what? Nice place, bit of a mess. I'm joking. It was a really nice place, actually. Very nice place with Mr. Dean Ambrose and Miss Renee Young. They were a nice little couple. Good for them. Brie and Brian, they're coming over. This is the first time anyone's appeared in Dean's and Renee's house. They say, Dean, are you bitches ready to party? Like, he seems like a decent enough fellow. Brie says, can Nikki... Right, so listen to this. Brie has already invited Nikki and then asks Renee, oh yeah, can Nikki come? What would happen if Renee went no? Nikki would have already been on her way. That's one thing in life that fucks me off, is when people invite other people when they haven't been invited. That really, really grinds my fucking gears. Dean's upset because Renee was bringing negativity to the bar, and he doesn't like that. Nikki turns up. Nikki moans about Cena working a lot, and I'm there thinking, what have I done to deserve this? I'm never being sick again. Lana and Rusev's house again. Lana's wearing a bikini. Rusev runs down a Bulgaria wedding. Lana says her dream is a beach wedding. Rusev's mum says no way. Oh, brilliant. Lana's like, I think that we should have... I'm going to have my dream wedding. I've always wanted it my whole entire life. My dream is a beach wedding. Rusev's mum, no way. Like, they're just buried. Unbelievable. We're back at Maurice's house. Maurice's house. Miz is off filming, so Eva comes over because Maurice feels unsafe. Both wearing give or take nothing. Quite embarrassing. If I was their boyfriends, I'd be pretty ashamed on national television anyway. Maurice, she feels torn because she wants to buy the gun, but then the second half she doesn't, because she wants to stay loyal to Miz, who said no, he's strongly against it. Eva, the bitch, is telling her to get the gun. That's going behind Miz's back. The trust of Miz letting her come into his home and trying to brainwash the fucking female imbecile. Eva, just shit at wrestling and just a shit human being. Miz said no. If the man says no to something as serious as the gun, the woman's friend shouldn't be persuading the woman to get a gun. Jesus Christ. Rusev and the mum are moaning. Okay, this is quite funny. They're in this, foreign shop in somewhere. I don't care where they are. Nashville, maybe, or someplace like that. And they're in this foreign shop, and they're buying some groceries, because they were just literally slating American groceries. And they were there, and they were talking about, how she's an idiot for wanting a beach wedding. And Lana can kind of understand a little bit of what they're saying. So she's like, hey, what the fuck is you? I know I'm not stupid. I know you guys are talking about me behind my back. And they're like, no, we weren't. I was like, oh, you fucking Rusev, you're a cunt. Oh God, then this was the so Nikki Bella thinks Harry Potter was based on a true story. Brian is literally there ripping the utter shit out of her. Dean, Renee, Brian, and Brie, they all go quad biking. Nikki, because she actually wasn't invited by Renee, there wasn't enough room for her. Because, Brie Bella was the rude one who brought Nikki along. So Nikki's saying, I feel like the third wheel. They all go in a monster truck. It looks pretty awesome, actually, to be honest with you. It looks like a fun time. So Nikki, the story is, no one loves me anymore. Fuck off. Lana and Rusev. Rusev talks to Lana's dad about, a Bulgarian wedding, trying to sweet talk the old man. Lana's dad, agrees. He sees the tradition. But Lana knows he's trying to brainwash the dad. Lana wants Rusev to ask Lana's dad for blessing, as it's, a tradition, and she calls him a hypocrite, which is true. There is traditions. Rusev's all on traditions, but he won't do the American tradition or the, that's the English tradition. You should ask the girl's parents for approval before you marry her. Especially the dad. The dad must be a bit of a pushover if he didn't, put his foot down before. Back at Eva Marie and Mariz, I did it again. Eva Marie and Maurice, they go to a gun range. Behind Mrs. back, Mariz shoots. She feels safe with it. And, it's a tough one. You can understand where she's. Why am I thinking like it's some? Have I been brainwashed by an alien or something? I'm legit breaking this down into good and bad and heels and what the fuck is wrong? Renee and Dean House again. They're cooking a barbecue. Renee wants everything to be perfect, so she's the first time, and she doesn't have a lot of friends. And I feel for the girl. I understand. Like she's obviously. Feel for the girl. What the fuck is going on with me? Nikki Bella says she's staying in the hotel. Not what a bitch. What a bitch. Fuck off, you stupid whore. Unbelievable. Renee then says, she feels sad because she wanted everything to be perfect. Brie, she understands. Brie seems like a okay to middle ground human being. Backstage at Raw in a Virginia show, Maurice has bought the gun, didn't tell Miz. Paige, takes the utter piss out of her, and they have a massive chase all around the building. It was slightly amusing. Rusev and Lana's dad are at a restaurant. Rusev asks the dad for permission to marry her. The dad's like, bit fucking late, isn't it? And then Rusev's like, better now than ever. Like, whenever I talk in a different accent, it's always Indian. What the fuck is going on with me? Rusev then tells Lana she can have a beach wedding. So Lana's happy. That's all great. So Brie, Renee, and Nikki, they go to a pool and drink. Nikki is wearing so little underwear that they had to actually fit, like, what's not filter, what's it called? Blur. They had to blur it out and censor. That's the word I was looking for. Censor her underwear because she was wearing that little. Like, what are you doing? You're a national celebrity and you're going out wearing that little to the point where Total Divas has to censor it? Are you that much of a whore? Unbelievable. Maurice, she FaceTimes the Miz. Maurice says she brought a gun. Miz said, thought, they were going to talk about it, like a couple, and says he was going to get her a gun anyway because, he wants her to feel safe. Unbelievable guy, Miz. Unbelievable. Lana then announces the fact that the families, after all this, they're having 2 weddings. Now everyone's happy. So I spent 45 minutes of my time building up to thinking, okay, where's the wedding going to be? And now they announce there's 2 fucking weddings. I wasted my fucking time. There was some positives about this show. There were some negatives. Okay. Positives, it actually went quite quick. It went quite quick. Negatives, some of the stories are so far-fetched, it doesn't feel like reality television, okay? Like the gun and the shooting and the fucking person in the mum's house, like that's a bit too much. Comes across as a prick. Kayfabe, a negative here. Kayfabe is destroyed and buried and bashed and bruised, brutalized. Like kayfabe is non-existent in this world. But with that being said, win, loss, or tie, I'll give it a weak tie. If the Monday Night Raw writers put as much effort and took as much risk as the writers of Total Divas did, I think Monday Night Raw wouldn't be that bad of a program. I'm going to see if we have any live comments. I know it's a fucking strange-ass time to be going live at 1:54 a.m. in the morning for Total Divas review. 4 likes, 0 dislikes. Oh, here we go. Comments insane. Is it bad? I've never watched this before. Is it any good? That's from Bradley Cassidy. You know what? I think I watched like a few episodes in the first season just to see what it was like, and then dropped out. And then we're halfway through fucking, what season are we? I have to click on here again. We're on season 6. I didn't realize they went through that many fucking seasons quick. Do they have a fucking limited edition box set with Nikki's ass popping out? Like Total Divas not LK. I don't get it, buddy. I don't get that. Kevin X Snell says, plenty of coastline in Bulgaria. Why not combine Bulgaria and beach? Not that I want to ruin the drama or the grandness that is Total Divas. You know what? That would have been a smart idea, but Lana didn't want it. She wanted her dream beach wedding. You know what? You're probably right. You are probably right there. Bradley Castile, do these divas get deleted? I'd need an Inferno match, I think. These women need to be. Some of them. Renee came across, she seemed like a nice person. Bree seemed like a nice person. Paige seemed like a laugh. Everyone else go fuck themselves. The Miz is fucking amazing. Agreed. Hogan have sued Total Divas out of existence along with Gorka. Imagine Hogan on it saying racist shit and doing with sex tapes. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? That is reality TV. Brady Cassidy said, The Miz, a racist Hogan, and an Inferno match. You know what? That would equal ratings. Ray Mustani, Total Divas is my appetizer before watching Pornhub. That's the comment of the night. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. Brady Cassidy, I need a TV license. I have an idea for a great show. Everyone gets deleted by the end of the episode too. Ray Mustani asks, why am I reviewing this? I was just bored, and I was ill. I was lying in bed, and I watched everything. I watched literally everything possible, and I was like, you know what? There's nothing for me. I turned on Bowley Rules, okay, which is a streaming service, and I looked on what there was to watch, and Total Divas was at the top, so I thought, fuck it, click it. Ray Mustani now, fuck, marry, kill, spank. Lana, Maurice, Eva Marie, Renee Young. You know what? Renee Young seemed like a really nice person, so I would marry Renee Young. I would kill Eva Marie. I would fuck Lana and spank Maurice. No, it's the other way. Fuck Maurice and spank Lana. Bradley Cassidy here says, marry Eva, fuck Lana, spank Maurice, and kill Renee Young. You heartless son of a bitch. Kevin X, no. Marry Lana, fuck Maurice, kill Eva, spank Renee. Eva Marie is worth 12 Sami Zayn's. Will Cena ever marry that bitch? I don't know. That hasn't been discussed on this show. I hope so, and I hope he loses half of his money in the divorce. Rusev should be a face. Thoughts? Not on this fucking show, he's not. I have a business idea. Go on, Bradley. Tell me what it is. Maurice, LK, G-Soul entity, Maurice and Miz. How can you hate Miz? Like, how? Is this just how to develop trolling at this point? I may have told non-stop deletion. Yeah, I'll be doing the told non-stop deletion. I'm literally waiting for Sammy to finish work because I don't want to review it alone. I want to review it with him because I feel that we bounce off each other and the show's always fucking funny. I don't know about you, but Maurice gets me hard for days. I missed Ray Mysterio in chats. Miz is pro-gun. Total Divas is better than Raw. Agreed. I'll give it a win for my nuts. Chancey Bullock, UK Championship. Yeah, let's talk about some pro wrestling here. So the UK Championship was announced. I was ill and didn't get to come on about it. And it was really annoying because it was at a standard time where I could have come on and done it breaking news and hopefully could have got a lot of views, but I can't. Never look back, always look forward. I like that idea. You know, it's really great if you're looking at this and you're an up-and-coming English pro wrestler in the United Kingdom, or I call it England because I'm English. I'm a patriotic son of a bitch. And I look at it as a really, 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 really good way for me, if not me personally, but I know of a guy who's training right now at VPW, that's Varsity Pro Wrestling, and he really wants to make it to WWE. That's his goal. You know, now with this tournament and hopefully a network show, it's just, the alleyways just went from there to so many more ways now, and this is brilliant. It's just good championship belt, good design, and we'll just see how it plays out. I don't want to bury it. I don't want to put it over too much. I'm going to wait and see how it all plans out. And if you're interested in tickets, they've already sold out. I was like, fuck me, Sideways already sold out in Blackpool. So as that being said, by the way, that building is gorgeous. Like, if you've never been to that, obviously might be Americans listening, but this building is magnificent, and wrestling in this building is perfect. The acoustics is brilliant. It'll come across fucking brilliant if you've got a hot crowd in there. So that being said, I'm going to go live with a Total Non-Stop Deletion review sometime soon. So hit that bell button and you'll know when me and Sam are going live. Then we're going to do an Armageddon 2016 preview and prediction show after that. Then I'm going to hit the rack. And then tomorrow, I'm going to do a House of Hardcore 22 review. As right now on Flow Slam, there is the House of Hardcore 22 is going to review that. as well as, I don't know, maybe another I don't know. We'll figure out something for tomorrow. And then Sunday, it'll be me and Sammy. And maybe Booms hopefully get the trio for the Armageddon 2016 review. That's very block end of the line review. So that being said, I want to thank everyone for watching this really fucking strange-ass show. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll be catching your asses down the line.